Hello friends, very warm welcome to my business laws channel. I hope all well at your end. So friends, in the last video, I started second chapter, and in the last video, in the first lecture, I have introduced the term offer, and then I discussed legal rules as to valid offer, or we can say essentials of valid offer. I hope friends, you must have understood all the points. If any doubt you have, you can write in any of my YouTube videos. In the comment section, I will definitely reply. Friends, you know that I want interactive classes. So if you write, the teacher always enjoys and teacher always gets motivated, when you write your queries in the comment box. Even if you have understood, do write that you are understanding the points. Otherwise, how I will come to know that you people are understanding the points. So friends, I request you all, you write in the comment section, even if you have understood all the points. So friends, today is the second lecture to second chapter, which is with the title Offer and Acceptance. So today I'm going to take up two headings in my lecture class. First will be distinction between offer and invitation to an offer. And then after that, I'll take up the meaning of acceptance and then essentials of valid acceptance. So friends, I'm going to take up this distinction in the T form. So first is basis and then offer and then invitation to an offer. So first is the meaning. How can we distinguish between the two terms on the basis of meaning? What is offer? You all know, friends, offer term has been defined under section 2A of ICA 1872. So you all know, friends, here willingness is expressed by one person before another with a view of getting the assent of other person. When the assent is given, then we say the offer has been accepted. So willingness is expressed regarding what? Regarding doing something or abstaining from doing something. Now, on the other hand, the meaning of invitation to an offer is when a person invites other to make an offer to him, it is called an invitation to an offer. So offer is invited here. So that is a basic difference between, on the basis of meaning, the basic difference between offer and invitation to an offer. Second point is objective. What is the objective of offer? The main objective of offer is to enter into a contract when it is accepted. And the main objective of invitation to an offer is to negotiate the terms on which the person making the invitation is willing to contract. Now, third is consequences. What are the consequences of offer? An offer when acted upon, that is when it is accepted, it results in a contract. But an invitation to an offer when acted upon only results in making of an offer. Now examples are different, of course. Any example for offer you can take. And of X offers to Y to make a film, TV serial is the example of offer. Any example you can take. X offers to sell his motorbike for 1 lakh rupees. X offers to sell his Acer computer for 40,000 rupees. Any example of offer you can take. And sale by auction is very good example of invitation to an offer. Another example of this is issue of prospectus. So when prospectus is issued, it means applications are being invited from the public. When the applicants make up their mind, they would like to invest their money in the shares of the company, they will invite. Now they are making the offer. And when the board of directors decide to allot them shares, and then we say the offer which is made by them has been accepted by the company. So friends, I hope you must have understood the distinction between the two terms. One was the offer and second was invitation to an offer. And now I would like to take up the second heading, which is acceptance. And then I will discuss the various essentials of valid acceptance. So what is acceptance? Acceptance term has been defined under section 2B of ICA 1872. When to whom the offer is made. He signifies his assent thereto. An offer is said to be accepted. An offer, when accepted, becomes a promise. So friends, the definition which I have read just now, we are indicating to the specific offer, because specific offer is offer when it is, the specific offer can be accepted by that person only to whom it is made. And now friends, not only offer acceptance should be there, but acceptance should also be valid. And now the question arises, what constitutes valid acceptance? Or in other words, we can say, what are the essentials of valid acceptance? So friends, I'll take up all the points one by one. The very first point is before you. It may be express or implied. So offer acceptance may be express acceptance, or acceptance may be implied acceptance. It is said to be expressed when it is communicated by words spoken or written, or by doing some required act. Any example you take. P makes an offer to Q to sell his second-hand car for rupees 20,000 over telephone and gets his acceptance by telephone. This is also the example of express acceptance. Implied acceptance, it is said to be implied if it is neither spoken nor written, but it is to be gathered from the conduct of the parties or from the circumstances of the case. So friends, getting into the bus, getting into the metro, these are the examples of implied acceptance. Another very good example of implied acceptance is, friends, withdrawing money from ATM. So friends, this is a very first point. It may be express or implied. Second is, it may be specific or general. Now let me talk about specific acceptance first, and then I will come to general. Now specific acceptance. Specific acceptance, when the offer is made to the specific person and it is accepted by that person only to whom it is made, then this is known as specific offer. So specific offer, it can be accepted by that person only to whom it is made. Any contract made by X with Y can only be accepted by Y and no one else. And if the acceptance is given by any other person other than Y, that acceptance will not be valid. And now coming to general acceptance, you all know, friends, the meaning of general offer. Let us presume the general offer is offer which is made to the world at large. Anybody coming forward and accepting the conditions of that general offer, will be the example of general acceptance. And the case law is before you, which is Harbhajan Lal versus Harcharan Lal. In this case, a young boy had run away from his father's house. The father issued a pamphlet stating anybody who finds to trace the boy and bring him home will get rupees 500. Harbhajan Lal, who knew of the reward, found out the boy at a railway station, Dharamshala, and took to the police station. It was held that the handbill was a general offer and therefore he was entitled to the reward. So friends, here the finder of the missing boy was entitled to the reward. Acceptance must be absolute and unqualified. Acceptance must be of the whole offer and without any change in the terms of the offer. Even a slight deviation from the terms of the offer would make the acceptance invalid. Say friends, A agrees to sell his motorbike to B for rupees 1 lakh. Where the entire payment has to be made. But what B does, B gives a check for 80,000 rupees and remaining amount he gives in cash. So here there is a deviation because person has said you have to make the entire payment in cash. But here the payment is going to be made by check and remaining payment in cash. Here the acceptance will not be valid. No condition should be attached with the acceptance. Offer must be accepted in totality. TO is the law term which means totality, and partial acceptance and partial rejection is not valid. So qualified acceptance is not valid in the eyes of law. it must be given to the offerer or any person authorized. Say A has made the offer to B. So A is the offerer and B is the offeree. Then acceptance must be given by B to A only. Or A has authorized some person, say C person, then the acceptance must be given by B to C person. Next point is, friends, it must be communicated by the offeree only. You all know, friends, offer must be communicated. Similarly, acceptance should also be communicated. It should always be communicated by the offeree only. There's a very important case law regarding this, which I would like to share with you, which is Powell versus Lee. P was appointed as headmaster in the school, but information was given to him by one of his friends who was a member on the selection committee of that school. He told him, look, you have been appointed as headmaster in the school. And later on, what happened, that managing committee or selection committee met again, and they decided to cancel the appointment of that P as the headmaster. Then again, his friend informed him. He did not get any information from the school authorities. And his friend informed him, look, your appointment has been cancelled. So after knowing this fact, he wanted to file a suit against the school authorities. The decision which was given in the court of law, it was that since he did not get any information from the school authorities that regarding his appointment as headmaster, so he was not entitled to take any action against the school authorities. So friends, you must bear in mind that acceptance should also be communicated. Mental or uncommunicated acceptance does not result in a contract. So acceptance should always be communicated. Mental acceptance is ineffectual. It is not at all effective in the eyes of law. And the relevant case here is Bhagwan Das versus G. Lal. Seventh point is acceptance cannot be implied from silence. Remember, friends, silence can never be prescribed as a mode of acceptance. Say, for example, X offers to Y to sell his car for ₹1 lakh and writes, I hear no more about it within a week. I shall presume the house is mine for ₹1,000, 1 lakh. X keeps silent. This cannot be regarded as a contract. So he is going to sell his car. And he says that if I do not listen anything from you within a week period, then in that case, presumption will be made. So friends, here, there is no communication. So silence can never be regarded as a mode of acceptance. Point number 8, offer may prescribe the mode of acceptance. It is not necessary, friends, that every offer should prescribe the mode of acceptance. Offer may prescribe the mode of acceptance or may not. If the offer prescribes the mode of acceptance, then, friends, it is a duty of the offeree. He must follow the same mode of acceptance as per section 7, subsection 2. And if he does not follow the same mode of acceptance, then the offerer may accept the deviated mode of acceptance or reject. But if he accepts the deviated mode of acceptance, then later on he cannot reject it. So, for example, offerer has agreed to sell his Acer computer for ₹30,000, and he has told the acceptor that you must send me your acceptance by email. But what acceptor has done? He has sent his mail by registered post. Then here that deviated mode of acceptance can be accepted by the offerer or he can reject it. But once he has accepted, then he cannot reject subsequently. Now, point number 9 is acceptance must be given within the specified or reasonable time. So friends, acceptance must be given within the specified or reasonable time. If time is specified, then within the specified time, week period, 15 days, then the same period must be followed by the acceptor. But where no time has been specified, then it should always be given within the reasonable time. Reasonable time has not been defined under the ICA 1872. What constitutes reasonable time? It depends upon the circumstances of each particular case. Acceptance should always succeed the offer. So there should be offer first and then accepted. It cannot be there that it is going to be accepted before it is made. So offer should always precede the acceptance. In other words, we can say acceptance should always succeed the offer. So friends, the last point is it must be given before the lapse of the offer. So acceptance should always be given before the offer lapses, before the offer is revoked. Once the offer has been revoked or it has lapsed, then the question of its acceptance does not arise. So friends, this is all about today's class. I have covered all the points regarding legal rules as to valid acceptance. I hope you will like the content. Definitely do like my videos, do subscribe to my channel, and do press on the bell icon so that you can get notifications of my future videos. Okay, friends, stay blessed always. Take care. Goodbye. We'll meet soon and see more videos, of this business law in future. Okay, friends. Bye-bye.